Yeah, Point Black coming in with part two with PBNN Point Black. National News, the late edition, the ghetto edition. You know what I'm saying? Coming with the facts, crack their back on part two. And the flow from the barrio, coming with the heat on the motherfucking street. This is how we do. This is PBNN Point Black. National News, the late edition. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Now today, you know what I'm saying, as well in my other video I just dropped, this part two. Now we see Romney leading the charge on the Trump rallies, saying that the election, you know what I'm saying, is over and we needed to give it up. Yeah. But his claim was never proven. There's more ways to cheat than one. You know what I'm saying? We should know that, Mr. Romney, because you're running the numbers, you know what I'm saying? You're running the numbers that is running the numbers that you made. And actually they made. So we see the numbers that you're running, that they made it. But the true numbers are yet to be seen. And that's a fact in Point Black. You know what I'm saying? I can't see it no better than that. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact. You know, the numbers are made, they made up to put in their scenery based on, you know, cheating the election. But the true numbers have never been shown. Anytime you can block the warehouse and don't want them to examine the ballots. You got them locked away and under top security, you know what I'm saying, and indefinitely, you know, blocked from being checked. So we heard, you know. So the real numbers are what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. But the true numbers, again, have not been seen. And I don't care who gets mad. I could care less. I could care less. Because we need to be more concerned past Donald J. Trump as to what this is all about. Because there are followers and there are leaders. And if Donald J. Trump lost the election, then he lost the election. But we see more that needs to be looked at in this situation. And you dig it. Okay, you dig it. You know what I'm saying? So get your little tapes going down there. Listen clear. When we look at the election process, that is at its most important in their so-called democracy country, that, you know, the United Snakes of America. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the election process, that is at the most important. Trump can run in 2024 if he chooses, but the process needs fixing. Needs fixing. So it's not just about Trump. You know what I mean? So we have to pay more close attention to Romney and the foolishness he kicking up there. Now we have to stop for a moment and give a salute. The sound of a general has passed. This time, it's time, and this time, I salute General Michael Gravel. Gravel. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for messing up his name. Michael Gravel. General Michael Gravel. We salute you as he has gone, but he's a general. You know what I mean? Now, pending the Supreme Court case on the DOJ voting rights lawsuit, put Section 2 has been upheld. So they're saying. But Section 2 has been upheld to a degree, if you ask me. And then not why we can see and not what we can really see behind closed doors. Behind closed doors. So we're still dealing with Section 2 and also filibusters that have been going on for a long time. But it seems like the look into this is not the base on what they're saying in one way, yes, in another, no. The main focus is opening the door for illegal immigrants to vote, This is one, and this one is the reason I see, because they're trying to create new voters. That's, you have to look at that. Is it that the reason why, Biden and them was stroking their backs and bringing them in by the million? Why you stroking their back, Biden? You see a lot of trickery going on. Now, we see it pushing before the court, the Section 2 of the Voters' Right Act. We see. So, to make sure they do not lose in the 2020-24 election, Trump is on their heels. I see a desperation in the air, in all corners, with black. Okay. The Democrats are fighting hard to shut Trump down. Even Mike Whitehead Pence counterattacking Donald Trump, Mr. Pence, fighting to stay out of jail, if you ask me. He got one too. You know what I mean. From now on, you have to pick up a code and language when it comes to point blank. The intelligence should be more higher. I shouldn't have to say certain things if you're doing your research. Now we see the court gives victory to transgender student who sued, to use the bathroom. Now we have to look at this from a real perspective. You have to look at this from a real good perspective, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? With drumsticks up there, you know what I mean? You have to look at this from a real good perspective. And we have to understand that it's not about certain things that may be being put on the table. You see what I'm saying? So we have to look into what it is when it comes to our children. And that's a fact. So we see that they're now doing that, and we see that they are pushing the gender issue based on a student who was suing for the use of the bathroom. Now we have to look at this from a real perspective and not a plan. I mean, of forceful. You know what I'm saying? Of a forceful position by the Supreme Court to uphold the ruling that do not, you know what I'm saying, fit in the case concerning the scoop of, the case is not concerning the scope of Title X that prohibits school from discriminating on the basis of sex. But the first of it all, you know what I'm saying, of it all, how can they call this discrimination on an issue that is not based on discrimination, you see, when it comes to the school and sexual choice. Now, we could sit here and discuss sexual choice, and we could sit here and discuss the fact that people may say that they are born that way, but that's still a birth defect somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So we have to understand that, but we're not going to go into that right now because there's no need. We should understand this by now. No one should be able to tell you what you want to be. You be who you are. Now, if you feel that you're this and you're that, that's you. What do I have to do with anybody else? You know what I'm saying? But it's not based on discrimination, really. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the schools and the sexual choice. But, you know what I'm saying? We have to look at the reality, but not the reality of the truth. So we have to look at the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's a choice, but not the reality of truth. No one is hating transgender. Now, if they are, they should not be doing that. But that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to bear the same fight that you're claiming when we fought for freedom. But it's not the same level nor the same scene. It's different. So you're fighting on a discrimination overstanding of sexual gender or choice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So nobody's hating on them in this case of the matter. But what we do see is a confusion on infiltration. Now, if you was born a man, boy, woman, or girl, then that is the reality of truth. What you were born as. There is no other way to see that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you see it at birth, then you have to see that something else is involved there. You see what I'm saying? So the truth is transgender, something that has is based on mental, not physical. You see, to be born as, but some choose to identify with another. That is not the nature of birth at birth. That's what they're doing. They're choosing a nature that they're saying that, some saying it's at birth, some saying it's not. But when you look at it, they choose an identity with another that is not the nature at birth. So, if born male, then you are male. And that's simple to understand. Because you wouldn't, if you was born that way, you would be that way. You would have to make it up or force it, you know what I'm saying? So, or feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So if you were born a male, then you are a male. Same, same the other way. Same the other way. If you was born gay, then you are gay. Nobody should hate on you for that, but you shouldn't push your agenda as a whole worldwide population group thing, and everybody must follow behind that. Those are choices in which you made, or those are things that you say you were born with that you have to live with. But it's not to be forced down everyone's throat, because that's not the basis of the case based on discrimination at all. You know what I'm saying? It's on some other level. You know what I'm saying? So we can clearly see that, but it's the other way too. This can be seen. This we see. You know what I'm saying? This we see. Now, what should be if when it comes to the rest is there should be when it comes to I was thinking when it comes to the restroom, if this is the case, there should be 3 bathrooms. So you have yours, the regular people have theirs, the women have their bathroom, the men have their bathroom, and gender have their own bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Why are you forcing to be in the same bathroom? Because you want to identify yourself as something that you were not born with or at nature. You know what I'm saying? Does not make a lot of sense and doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? 3 bathrooms. You know? Why? Let's see. We have a man's bathroom. We have a woman's bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Would that be gender? A woman bathroom and a man bathroom, isn't that their gender? Isn't that their nature in which they were born with? That they are? That society have always seen as is? You know what I'm saying? So we don't get the part where there is a whole lot of flack about this. You know what I'm saying? So would that be gender? Either of the two sexes, we can agree on this. Social and cultural and biological. You know what I'm saying? As we see. But more so, naturally, is the overstanding. Why are they trying to break the ice? As naturally as nature of and will, of and of the will. Now, school saying either use the unisex bathroom or, you know what I'm saying, the one that you were assigned to based on your gender. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the fact that they tell him to use a unisex bathroom, he don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But they should have 3 now. Because now we have 2 agenda that's an original and of the natural order, and we have another agenda that whatever situation that made them that way have their little society, their flag, and so on. So they should have their own restroom. That's only common sense. The restroom or a restroom that corresponds to the sex, say female, say male, at birth. You see. So for the court to for the court and the uphold the rule seems, suspicious. In its ruling, can one be a female and use the male bathroom. If you're a female, you're using the male bathroom. Okay. So, if you're a male acting as a female, you want to use the female bathroom. Use the male bathroom because one identifies as male. Question: the discrimination comes. Where does the discrimination really come in? Is the question. It's a matter of choice and gender, not the ruling of discrimination. The ruling, it is the right based on protecting the natural balance. Nothing of choice. It is what it is. So for this case, we must see the danger involved here as well. So for one to be a girl, but say she's a male because she says she was born that way and choose that choice, you know what I'm saying? Or, the mentality to come forward and say, I am a boy, so I should use the boys' bathroom. So now you have a girl that says she's a boy using the boys' bathroom. Vice versa. In this situation, it's not a good making. You know what I'm saying? We have to look at this. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to. But we have to look at these factors. You see? We have to look at these factors. And it shouldn't be certain factors, saying that you're a boy, so you should use a boys' room is a matter of choice again. Forcing not discrimination. It cannot possibly be discrimination based on the school itself. The school have to adjust to the coming of a new group within themselves that they call themselves transgender. So now the accommodation would be made, same as if you send kids to school. When you send them to school, what is the gender? The gender is a boy and the gender is a girl, right? And they don't go into each other's bathroom necessarily. They go to each one so they understand the understanding. You know what I'm saying? That you're a male and the female needs their privacy also. You know what I mean? You have to understand that. But this is not based to me on a discrimination case. So we see the ruling. You know what I'm saying? We see the ruling based on gender, not discrimination. We must not let the fact be changed solely for choices and breaking the rules of the mother. Natural order. You know what I'm saying? Breaking the natural order. You know what I'm saying? So the court has not ruled against it. One script, the court has ruled against, to me, one of its own scriptures that they claim to stand on. They know what I mean. And how did I know that Obama's name would be somewhere on this? You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at that. So we must understand where we stand and go, where we stand and not go too far in, the causes of confusion. In this and many cases, of social life is what it is. And bathrooms is not a place to be arguing about You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this. It should be, like I said, a third bathroom, say, for whatever. It just say, gender. You know what I mean? That's it. It shouldn't say boy, girl, because you're not fitting in the issue based on that necessarily. You're basing yourself based on a choice or change or what you say you came up and this is the way you feel, so you go this way. So you should have a bathroom big enough for all of you, just like have a girl bathroom big enough for all girls and a bathroom big enough for all boys. I mean, this is simple math. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at the whole situation, it shouldn't be an argument because at home, most use the same bathroom. No boy or girl or gender. It's the same bathroom for everybody in the house sometime. Don't we use the same bathroom? You know, you know, but this, for schools, they don't need this argument in the school. It's chaotic. It's a chaotic mind frame at that. At that young age, you're putting this chaotic mind frame on these young kids. Young age to be confused as to what, is what, as what they are, and not the choice. So, transgender, it is your choice, basically. You know what I mean? No one should hate on that. We have our own choices because same the same the other way as well. We all have the same choice, the same as you as well. I am a boy, but by in my mind, see, I'm a girl, so I should use the girls' bathroom. So why now this brings in? So now this brings in, you know what I'm saying, many issues. But for now, this is the issue. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to leave it right there and we're going to max out on that. And just a little bit something on the agenda tip. I hope you kind of get the picture in what I'm saying. I'm not here to discriminate on anyone because this case should not have been based on this discrimination. It should have been based on the understanding of a group of people that call themselves this or this is how they're born or whatever the case may be, seeing themselves almost secularly, you know what I'm saying, should be an understanding that if that is the case, we have to also accommodate the same as we do for men going into the women's bathroom. Why should y'all be in the same bathroom in public or schools? Why should the boys be going in the girls' bathroom and why the girls should be going in the boys' bathroom? Doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? So the same goes for you as well. But it's your choice. No one should hate on you for what you say that you are. You know what I'm saying? But there's those of us that might do that. But you have to understand, what it is you're facing in the society in which you live. So this is Point Black saying, stay tight, stay right. Let's all treat each other right and make accommodations for the understanding, but not the forcing and the deceiving of your group. So Ra, stay for Ra. May the mother bless thy that Ra stay strong and protect thy people in thy weeds. One.